Two chicken and veg and then one steak and onion.
Okay, folks, welcome to the High Windows Cup semi-finals, where we've got Dan Byrne playing Dom Cooney. Dan Byrne started on 3, and Dom Cooney started on -3. And then we've got Glenn Whitmore versus Sam Dickinson. Glenn started on -2, and Sam started on +4. Races to 10. Dan Byrne has already won the first frame. Puts a bit of added pressure onto Dom already. So it's 4 -3 at the moment to Dan Byrne. Looks like Glenn's just won that second one over there. So it's going to be 4-0 to Sam by the look of it when it catches up. Yep. We're going to concentrate on the Dan Byrne Dom Cooney game. Nice skill shot there from Dom. Played it as almost like a shot to nothing as well. So if he didn't get the skill shot, he got the snooker. He's left himself a nice easy finish now. Just got up enough. Guessing the table's a little bit slower than what he played on yesterday. Shot there from Dom. So he won't be happy with that shot. I mean, he still fancy him to pot it, of course, but made it a bit harder than it should have been. Having a good look at it. So now it's like he might have to just like stab down a little bit to make sure he don't go off in the middle. It just puts a bit of added pressure on this shot, which should have been a formality, really. I can't imagine he's going to turn the pot down. But he knows if he misses it, he's losing the frame. So yeah, he really dug into that. Nice pot though. And that's his first one on the board for Dom. Whilst they're setting them up, we'll have a quick look at the Glens and Sam game. Glenn looked like he broke and gone for the reds. Oh, he didn't want that flick on that red. He's going to have to pot the red in the middle now, I think, and almost like career into that black. Hope he nudges that out. Hope the white comes off of there and nudges into the red potentially. So he's just really got to make something happen there now. Dom to break. Oh, and it's going to be dry. It's a dry break. And Dan Byrne will be definitely looking at going yellows. It's got the yellow that's by that red and black. I'm not sure if it does go in the middle. It goes in the right-hand middle, I'm sure. It's his only ball that doesn't potentially go easily. So let's see what he decides to do. I mean, the yellows on the surface look like quite a good chance. They're not 100% straightforward. Still got some bumps to negotiate. He's going to go for the big plant early, which, okay, I'm not exactly sure why he's done that, but he's now not really on a yellow. He's got to cut that yellow back that's on the bolt line, maybe. Certainly not the shot I would have played. Not saying it still makes it the right or wrong shot, but So snick this in the middle. White's going to come back up towards the bolt line. Yeah, it's a good pot. Still the same problem though. He's hampered on this yellow now to the middle. So he's making this clearance a lot harder than what it could have been right from the start. But again, very nice recovery shot, nice pop. That was the problem with that. He had to hit that. He wanted to hit it quite hard to hit the white out, but he missed it. So a chance now for Dom. Dom's got the same problem. All of these reds go, apart from that one red next to the yellow. So he's going to have to try and move it if he does want to clear these up. Looks like he's opting to try and pop Dan's yellow. Yeah, lost a turn shot. You can see the benefit in that. Dan's got no real shot. He's got no pot to go for here. Just get the yellow out in a potable position, really. So he's played a decent shot there, to be fair. He's covered up the red down there. I mean, he's still going to be in a bit of a world of pain, really. Dom, wily old fox as he is, will be cooking up something, I'm sure. Doesn't really want to be moving that red down there because that does cover the black to the top right. And of course, he does have to hit a cushion, so it puts a bit of a thing in it. I think he's going to have to try and get. What is he going to try and do? Yeah, bounce it back out. Look at that. Well, it's a nice snooker. He has opened it up for the black. However, he won't be bothered about that if he gets a ball in hand. So advantage Dom. Just looking over at the Sam game. Sam's got two pretty straightforward yellows and the black. And that's a ball in hand for Dom. One thing we do see with Sam is he does sometimes overcomplicate it. He's got two relatively straightforward yellows there, and he's walked around the table 4 times. You know, with this, he should know what he's going to do with this snapshot now to just get it done, and he is doing. To be fair, just got to bounce it off the cushion, back out for the black in the same pocket. He always hits it a bit pacey. Cool. Well, he's left himself a long one to test it, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a bad shot. The shot with the yellow over the hole was quite frankly really poor. Leaves himself near the cushion and long when it's, that should have been, well, should definitely have been in the top half of the table, that's for sure. Anyway, Dom's played another loss of turn shot there for Dan. So with this, I'm assuming that yellow does. Oh, and Glenn's just missed the black there, so he's left a bit of a teaser here for Sam. He'll be glad of getting a second chance for it. But yeah, so I'm just going back to this shot here. I'm assuming that yellow doesn't go to the left middle. And that's a great shot from Sam. Great shot. Bearing in mind that was much more difficult than the one he just missed. Makes it 5-0. Yeah, so I was just saying that I don't think this yellow goes. Otherwise, I don't know why Dom actually potted that yellow. But has Dan potted this ball now and he thinks it does, or is Dom banking on the fact he can't get back for the black? Well, does it double? Does it cut? On these Rassons, it probably cuts. And if it does, if Dan gets this, I think that's a bad mistake from Dom. It does cut as well. Easy, yeah, as well. So I think that's a bad mistake from him. I don't know why he's potted that yellow. Oh, he's just saying there he didn't think that yellow should have gone in the middle. Well, but it certainly has done. So I just didn't see the necessity. If that yellow went in the middle like it did, I didn't see the necessity of potting Dan's other yellow there and leaving him basically the perfect angle to drop onto it, which is Dom's looking at it again. Not sure what he's looking at here, to be honest. Do you think it rolled in? Yeah, well. Not sure. But it's got an uphill task now. You know, these handicaps are designed to really make them think, and you know, so it's not free rolling. You know, some people might have said that the handicap was a bit harsh. However, in his last game, just to give you a bit of context, in his last game, he played Ed Brewley, and Ed Brewley started on 2. Ed Brewley finished 4th in the Premier League. Ed Brewley started on 2, and I think Dom started on -2. And the actual score was Dom 12, Ed 2. So that's why Dan had a pretty decent start. He also done that to Jamie Lasmar, who finished 5th in the league. I think he beat him 12-4 real time. So, you know, giving Dan a 3 and Dom a -3 was pretty realistic, I thought. You know, because Dom turns up and does that to Prem boys to beat them 12-3, 12-4. You would kind of expect him to do it to Dan, although Dan has won obviously the championship. But so I think the handicap was kind of fair. You know, Dom should have won that one really. He was in a good position to do so. And the same with Glenn. Glenn had a good win in the last game against, I think it was Dean Hopkins. I think he beat him 12-2, 12-3 real time. Sam's a bit better than Dean, obviously, but I thought the start was about right. It really makes him think. You know, he can't make any mistakes, which keeps him sharp. That's what the aim is. You know, you've really got to focus on every frame when you're given big starts like they are, which is what it's all about, really. Dan's potentially putting himself into trouble, but also potentially putting himself to win the frame here. One good positional shot, but how does he get down to either the red behind the black or the red just to the right of that? I mean, there is a route, but it's tough. You can pot this and stun the white onto the bolt cushion with side and bring it back down the right hand side. He's gone down the left hand side and he's gone too far. It's unlucky. It's a great effort, but he's gone too far. Now there's not really much on here. It may, I don't think there's a double on. He may only have, and even if he might even have this, to be honest, a plant, cutting the red onto the red and putting it in the middle. I'm not sure if the black's in the way. Sometimes the camera can be deceiving. Gone for a treble. A decent effort, and it would have won him in the frame, but he's missed it. Now, Dom's got 2 yellows that are tied up next to each other. Obviously, as you can see, to the top right pocket. He's got to deal with them. So Can play a lot of top right on this, I think. Get the white right across there. And then hopefully just bounce this yellow out and snooker him. And then all his balls go. Oh, he's not hit it hard enough. I mean, he's got the snooker, but he's not got the split. He wanted that yellow out more. So he's going to have to either go into him or get another snooker. So Dan has hit it. He has hit it, but he's messed up the ball a little bit. I think Dom can just play that bottom yellow now and just top the white through and snooker. He may decide to pot the one at the top here and just disturb. He can pot the one at the top, just leave an angle on the yellow in the left middle, and pot that and go into the yellows. Never 100% sure where the yellows are going to go. That's the downside to it. So yeah, I think he's playing the percentage shot. Just pop that out. That's a nice shot. That's a good shot. Obviously, if Dan gets this, absolute fair play, but I think that was the right shot to play. And he has got it. Oh my God, and he's got the split as well. He's got the split and the red goes at the top. Oh my word. Dom will not be happy. Can he hold the white from not going in? Oh, he certainly can. And that is an unbelievable escape. Potting it and nudging into that red and getting it out. That's, oh dear. Well, no more mistakes from now for Dom. I mean, that wasn't even a mistake, really, to be fair. Well, the mistake was the first snooker shot, wasn't it? Where he didn't get the yellow out. That's where it went wrong. So it was a mistake, really. You could argue. So I'm getting a little bit of cat and mouse game here. So Dom has potted a red. Now, if he can pot that red, that's to the side of those two yellows, and get those yellows out of the way, and maybe have to pot the red in the middle and go for a clearance. He may decide to go yellows. And he knows he's in a game, that's for sure. He knows that Dan can pot balls. Yeah, and you see by the way Dom's playing now, he's actually played that to try and get a red safe, to try and give himself a bit of breathing space almost, because Dan's potting everything. Do those yellows plant? Is that what he's left? Plant them yellows, knock that red out the way for the other yellow to go in. That's potentially what he's looking at. Yeah. Oh, but look where the white is. The white stuck, or is he can play the yellow behind the other red? I think he's okay. He's got to play one more good shot here, though. Well, he's got to play a couple more good shots, to be fair. But the chance is there. Glenn's just pulled another one back, makes it 5-1. Well, he's well short on that. He's well short. He's got to play a really good pot now. And again, knowing if he misses this, this could be over. And I don't think he can have any complaints at the moment. He's had his chances, so he certainly can't have a moan about the handicap or whatever. That's a nice pot. That's a very good pot. Just to hold that white like that. Now just screw off the cushion into the red potentially. Yeah, just to hold the white, perfect. And it's a nice break dish for Dom. Just what he needs quick frames almost to get that done. Oh, down to the bit of a miss hit there. He's not potted a ball. And it's made a little bit of a mess there, to be fair. I mean, yellows kind of look the best balls, but there's some work to do. He's just got that one in. As I say, he's got some work to do here for the clear him up, but more than capable. Meanwhile, Glenn's on the prowl on the reds down there. Yeah, Dom's had a bad shot there, as we said. He snooked himself pretty much. So there's going to have to come up and down. Down and up. Well, he's missed it. It's a really poor effort, which looked like a pretty straightforward up and down to hit that yellow. And he's knocked the red out, and if down, just pop that bottom red. Pop that out, he's got a very good chance here. Well, he's not going to play that way. Just played a percentage shot. Got the red off. Okay. So Dom's got another chance to go up and down now. And he certainly won't be wanting to pot it. Glenn's pulled one back there. It's now 5-2. Let's see if he gets the adjustment right. Wow. Can he get through that gap and pot the yellow? He certainly can. He certainly can. Now, he may have to drop this in off the red a little bit just to move that red out of the way. Then pop the yellow into the left middle, and then the other yellow will then go in that bottom pocket as well. Maybe it does go. Maybe it goes anyway. Or does it go in the... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just don't know. Maybe it goes in this middle as well, does it? What was that? What was that? I'm not sure what he was trying to do. Strange. And that can only be down realistically to pressure of the match score. That's all that can be. That's a real bad one. So I'm not sure what he was even trying. I can't see where he was trying to get it to. But there we go. So what we're doing? Big hit, hoo-ha hit, nope. Oh, white's off the table. Yeah, it's not going well for Dom. And yet again, I have to say, he's had his chances. I keep saying it, but he had his chances. You can imagine that down. It's going to clear these up. They're pretty straightforward. A little bit of work to do around the top left pocket, but nothing that he'd be worried about, I don't think. It's just okay. He may decide. No, what am I talking about? I say he may decide to play a little percentage shot here, so just play the safety shot. But he should just be going for potting the red. Just don't even worry about it. Just pot the red. No, is he going to come and cut that back? Yeah, there you go. Does that red go in the left middle? If it doesn't, he's just got to work out where it goes. Probably the bottom right as we look. I was going to play it top. Yeah, he's going to play it top left, is he? I think I'd play it again now. I'd play the top left now, then play on that other one. Just drop it to the bottom right. Doesn't really matter though. It's just held the white nice. Actually, I didn't realise it was that straight. Don't tell me you can't actually see that red. Swerve, isn't it? Wow. Not much of a swerve though. And that is 7 -1, and this game is getting away from Dom. That's a big break from Dom, but I think he's dry. That's unbelievable, isn't it? He's hit that as good as you can hit them. It's dry. And also, it's gone a little bit messy as well. Dan's decided to go yellows, and unfortunately, with his first shot, he's managed to get every red out possible to potable, and he's left himself no pot. Oh, apart from that one, God dear. Oh, and Glenn's just missed a double on the black. Sam now should be just trickling that yellow down the cushion, trying to pot it, of course, but white just come across the other side, make it pretty safe. Ideally, if it doesn't go in, he wants it over the hole, so no matter where Glenn leaves the white, he's got a pot. Oh, he's hit that pretty poorly. He's hit that pretty poorly, to be fair. He wanted it had to be over the hole. So he's hit it way too hard. Like 2 foot too hard. So now, I mean, don't get me wrong, Glenn's not got an easy shot, a great shot, or anything like that. But if that yellow was over the hole, it gives Sam a starter to clear him up easy peasy. Yeah, and Glenn's just trying to get the black in the way, but he hasn't really done it. But I think Sam's got to play the safety shot again here. I mean, he can go for the pot if he gets it. Brilliant. Oh, so Dom played the loss of turn shot. Went for the snooker. Oh, it's a good shot from Sam. That's fine. Just play a good positive shot on this one now. And he's left Dom a good chance. Oh, well, yet again, Dom's missed a pretty easy shot. Oh, Sam's cleared them up there nicely. Yeah, Dom's made a pretty big shot. I don't know why this is that hard, to be honest. He didn't need to. And he just seems to be making mistake after mistake after mistake at the moment. In real time, he's 4-2 down. Should probably be 4-2 up. Has Dan left enough angle to get that white down there? I feel like he might have to punch it quite hard. And then he might have the same problem as Dom, with the ball not staying in. Well, it's easy. And this is going to be 8. 8 minus 1. has it just got round enough? I think it has. And yeah, another mistake from Dom. And he's in a world of pain now. I can't see how he can win this game. Now, Dan playing okay. And Dom's making mistakes. So... Oh. So I was busy doing something there. Does the yellow still go? It's he'll try and pot this one and play the double, is he? Sam's fighting away on the other table, 6-2 up still. So yeah, he's playing for the double. That's gone wrong. That's gone wrong. So another chance for Dom. Does the black go to the top right as we look? If it does, he hasn't got to split anything up. He has got to make the white ball dance a little bit and get it up here for this red down the bottom end of the table as we look. He's got a couple of easy balls to do that. So we'll find out after this shot whether or not he has to split the black up. Yes, he does, but he split it up lovely. Does he stun up the cushion and knock that red into play? I think he should do. He'll leave himself on the red in the middle. Yeah. Although he'll probably play this one to the bottom right now as we look. The question is, will he play it to top it right through and get the white up here? I'm not sure he's got the angle for that, actually. Oh, that's a little unlucky from Sam there. Just played the pot. That's all he could do. So he's got a good angle now. They can pot this and screw the white ball back. It's just all about pace. It's got to get the pace right. Oh my God, he hasn't screwed straight in off. He has. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I should have been absolutely nowhere near that pocket. And if it wasn't already an uphill task for Dom, and he has to take each frame as it comes. Again, he's had another chance in this. He should have won it. It's just been poor shot after poor shot, I'm afraid. Just showing he is human. He is going on holiday tomorrow. I think it's probably a long overdue holiday. It's pretty straight here, but shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, just bring it back and just back yourself to pot the long one. And it rolls. So Dan's just one frame away now from victory. Dom must be resigning himself to losing now almost. I can't really see a path back here for him. But he has beaten some top boys 12-1 in the league, so anything is possible. One frame at a time. And he's got a break off there where he's left himself, well, not the best chance in the world, but there's one yellow to get out, really. One yellow, and he could clear these up. And he's got it out straight away. So he's got a good chance now. I'm getting a bit of run this time. He's gone off that George, just left himself nice. They want to get quite close to this yellow. Want to get down past the middle pocket, really. Yeah, and just screw it back off the side cush. And that's going to be 9-0. Sounds bizarre saying it, but it's going to be 9-0. Sam's in a good position here against Glenn. He's got a ball in hand. Wants to get that. I don't know what he's doing here, though. Is he just? I don't know why. I don't know why he put so much angle on the white ball. Could have just played it straight. So no real danger from Glenn. Could have got his red ball all the way down there then. But he's in a good position. Glenn's in a bit of a problem, to be honest. So yeah, just a percentage shot from Glenn. He can't do anything else. And this is where if that red was down there, it could have been a bit different. Down with a big break there. He's potted a red and a yellow. Looks like he's looking at the yellows. There's certainly one board he's got to work out, he could potentially get out now. Oh, he's gone around the outside of it, inside of it. I don't think he's able to flick it out with this one. That's a good shot from Sam. Got the red over there where he needs it. Oh, is Glenn going in off there? No, he's not. Oh, might not be the best shot from Sam there. Yeah, not a good shot at all. However, can he go up and down and get that pocket back under control? It's slight advantage to Glenn, I think. Oh, that's a great shot from down, and that is going to be a breaking dish to win 10-0. So, all eyes on the other semi-final. That one done inside 50 minutes. And there you go. As I said, advantage to Glenn. Can he? I'm not sure he can actually hit this red and screw it back to pop the yellow. That's a decent shot, though. I think Glenn's got to try and get him in there behind that jaw. He's going to try and sneak him behind the black. Yeah, that's a good shot. So Sam's got to try and kick this back into the right middle, I think. That's the way you got to play it. Oh, it's gone in off. That's 6-3. Glenn looks like he's about to make it 6-4. Closing in on Sam. Just shows that Sam definitely has to take his chances. Like in the last one, he had the advantage, but the problem was he didn't really know what to do with that red that was covered by the yellow. Didn't really play it right. But anyway, that's history now. That's Glenn with a big break there. He's got balls potted, and reds look pretty nice. There's a red next to black that he's got to work out. If he pots his red in the middle, if he can cut it back, should career into that yellow and get that yellow out of the way, probably. Wow, that's not gone in. It's a bit of a surprise. Nice shot there from Sam. Managed to get his yellow out and leave himself a shot. He's got a very tough clearance here, though. Very nice pot. Very nice pot. And he's nudged the black out nice. He's got a very nice positional shot here now. If he can screw this up, if he can get it anywhere near just past the middle, makes the pot a lot easier. Don't want to be too greedy, though. In fact, he's... Oh, no. He didn't screw it at all. Just didn't screw it. He actually may be okay. He might be able to play this off the cushion and pot it, and then the white's just naturally going to pop out. But it's not what he wanted, of course. So it was a poor shot. I was just saying, just as I was about to say, don't be too greedy and try and get too close and overscrew it. No, he didn't really look at the angle properly there, I don't think. And he's just give Glenn a great chance. To just mop these up and make it 6-5. Yeah. Slightly wayward clearance from Glenn. He's got out of position a little bit, but some nice pot and just get himself back in it. Sam's got to put this one on the board. He's got a good chance, great chance, in fact. Not a single ball to worry about, really. This is probably his hardest shot, just to pop the white out a little bit. He would have loved to have been on the one at the top first. That's why I thought he might dig into that a little bit more. But the more you dig, the slightly harder it gets. Nice shot there from Sam. Very nice. Just a nice gentle screw back shot now. Is on the black. We can screw it all the way back. Yeah, perfect. Just a nice drop it in. That'll be 7-5. Well, Sam's got to take this opportunity now to absolutely just smash those yellows out. Got to get all of those yellows out. Because at some stage, Glenn's got to play the loss of turn shot and pop that ball. Sam, I think you're missing the trick because you know what the next shot's going to be. I'm just trying to think. Has anyone actually potted the ball? Yeah, they must have done. Yeah. So yeah, Glenn's on with us. It's surely just going to drop this, so pot this ball in now. I'm actually getting a little bit confused. I'm not sure what Sam did there. I'm just working it back. Glenn played the red on to try and pot the yellow. Didn't. Couldn't have potted that like this. Glenn must be on reds. So surely just the loss of turn shot. Glenn gets the pocket. There's no major harm done for Sam, but he missed the trick, really. For me, he could have smashed all those yellows out. Split all those balls up. Because then Glenn can't just pot that ball. But we are where we are now. So, advantage Glenn for sure. You can't clear up in one visit here, but it's definitely advantage to the Reds. Okay shot there from Sam, but with those two yellows to the left of the black, he's preying on a miracle, really. He's preying on a mistake from Glenn. Glenn's actually going to go into these now, I think, and sort of show him that's what you should do, mate. You've got to get into the balls early. And Sam had a free shot to do that and didn't, so. Just held on. But has he got a pot on? Yeah. But he is going to be knocking that yellow towards that red. Is it too hard? Assuming that red goes past the black, does it? Wow. He knows if he hits it, if he pots it, he's going to just potentially nudge the black towards that yellow, but I think. Yeah, and the black's a bit knackered. He's going to go for the big double. And he's missed it. So, advantage Sam on these yellows. 7-5. So, Sam's got to hold himself together here. That's a nice shot. Don't go off the cush though. He knows he can just drop it in, and Glenn hasn't really got a shot on the black, so no real pressure. So this should just be trying to drop it in. And indeed he does. He'd like to just pop this one and just bring it back a little bit or across the table, so it's just got to roll that yellow in. So nothing too fancy with this, just got to drop it in off the side cushion. Hit it a bit wide and he didn't hit it hard enough. to make it easy on the black. It's going to leave himself a bit of angle now. It's still easy enough. I'm not saying it's not easy, but it could have been easier. With the pressure, the added pressure. But just got to drop it in, got to do nothing with the white. And it rolls. 8-5. We could have an underdog final here after Dan Burns just, well, for want of a better word, trounced Dom Cooney. 10-0. Real terms 7-3 without the handicap, so down 1 anyway. A bit of an out of sorts, Dom, has to be said. So, 8-5 to Sam. He's now 2 frames away from making the final. So Glenn's going for a bit of a dish here, but he's got 1 yellow. Doesn't go. Can he play this yellow off the red to pot it in the pocket? If he does, he should be on the red and the yellow in the middle. He's missed the split. It's not a very good shot from Sam. He definitely wanted to get the pocket where he wanted. I don't think he was trying to pot it, but he definitely wanted the pocket at least. And he hasn't got it. Although Glenn's going to try and take this at the top or bottom left as we look. I mean, that should never go in. That should never go in, really. It's hit the cushion halfway up. That's a joke. I was watching some of the Ultimate yesterday, the last man standing, and at one stage there was about 9 frames in a row that were either break dishes or reverse dishes. Absolute joke, really. That they make it. I mean, these players are amazingly good anyway. Don't get me wrong, but they make it so easy for them to pop balls, and I'm sure it's for the telly, but it It's just too easy. That should never, ever go in. He's played it, honestly, he's hit the cushion next to the red almost and still dropped in. You know, so I think it was in the John McAllister Dom Cooney game, funnily enough. I think it was 4-2. I think there was 4 break dishes, 2 return dishes, something like that, or 3 break dishes, 3 return dishes, and then John McAllister played Luke Gilbert, and I think the first 5 frames went break dish, return dish as well. It was about 7, 8, 9, even 10 in a row. Oh, Glenn's missed the black, but he has tied up the reds. Does make it hard to clear these up.
£3.
Yeah. What's that?
I've got a wallet.
Oh.
I don't take Canada over Max.
Oh, okay.
So, because he said to me, I'll shoot it, I was in the commentary. So.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, that can only be put down as a very poor miss. I mean, it was a. Hold on to your horses, guys. Sam's got a good chance here on these yellows. Bit of work to do around the top right mind. No, and I'm afraid that's not a good shot either. Sam has got a bit of work to do still with his cue ball control. Last couple of shots now have been a bit wayward with the white. So he needs to pull back. I don't think he can clear these now. Although, what a shot that is, Sammy. What a shot that is. If he can pop this and just bring the white back to almost like where it is. Or just might look at the angle. Yes. Or do you take this and try and get back? He's trying to get on for the yellow in the middle. Has he come up in that? Oh, he's a good bit of side. Yeah, nice shot. What do you do with the black? There we go. This to put him on the hill. That puts him on the hill. That is 9-6. All right, Glenn's going ultra safe now. He knows that he can't. He can't make one more mistake. All right, Sam's on the reds. Slight advantage to reds at this moment in time, I'd say. I think there is pockets for all the reds. The yellows are Got a couple that are tied together. And one on the left-hand cushion. So if Sam plays this smartly, he could be in a good position here. Hmm. Yeah, it's not really what he needs. The yellows are still absolutely screwed. Yeah, good shot there from Sam. Still got a bit of a problem here, obviously with the two reds to the left. Glenn's got one bad yellow. And wow. That's his bad yellow that he's made slightly worse. Obviously Sam's got two bad reds, but he can't really get them out because it then opens up the yellows. So interesting. Yeah, that's all he could do really. It's a bit of a waiting game for Sam, and Glenn's not going to really try either, unfortunately. But this frame could last a little while. Yeah, nice shot from Glenn. It's just whether now does Sam go aggressive and try and get both of these reds out on the left-hand side, banking on Glenn not clearing them up on that side. It's a toughie. Is he going to try and pop the yellow? Take his balls off the table. Wild game of cat and mouse, this one.
Good evening.
How are you, mate? You all right?
How we doing, mate?
Not bad, not bad.
I thought I'd quickly pop on. I heard that you're on comms. A bit of a interesting point in the match.
Well, I don't know if did you see the other semi-final?
I did see a result. Yes.
Yeah.
Must have been a good performance. Must have been a good performance from Dan.
Bit of both, really. To be fair, Dan played pretty solid. Didn't really do much wrong. Dom made quite a few errors. Everything is in the balls about 3 or 4 times in frames and messed them up. Which obviously costs you. You know, when you're playing handicap stuff, it's critical that you every frame counts, doesn't it?
Got to start well, ain't you? With the handicaps.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, the handicap wasn't that bad. I say it weren't that bad. I think Dom was -3 and Dan was +3. But in Dom's last 2 rounds, it beat Ed 12-2, and he beat Lashmar 12-4.
Blimey.
So a 6 start essentially, meaning Dan had to win 7. Was I thought it was a pretty fair handicap really, and Dan played well. As I say, he didn't do anything wrong, Dan. And Dom.
Fair play to him. Good result.
Yeah, and we're on the threshold here of maybe a surprise final for some.
Well, I was on your page about 15 minutes ago, and I've just seen a status on there saying, "Well done, Glenn, fully deserved." So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't actually know what that's about. I don't know what that was about at all.
Unless he's won a football cast.
Oh no! What I'm assuming is because now Dom's lost, he's just assuming that Glenn can't lose now. Because now Dom's out. I think that's what that probably means. But
I suggest he puts on the stream and has a look at the score, because that's far from guaranteed.
Exactly that. I mean, Sam's in I mean, this is going to take a while to sort this frame out.
The thing is, if you're Sam here, you don't push the boat out. Let Glenn.
Yeah, and Glenn's not pushing the boat out.
No,
not from here. He can't win from here. It's an interesting frame, this one, because the yellows are not in a good position. The reds are not bad-ish.
I mean there is actually a mini chance on reds, isn't there? But it is.
I think because of the scoreline of 9-6, you'd rather be reds than yellows, and obviously you'd rather be Sam. But yellows are not in a nice place to try and clear these up. And every time he moves the balls around, he just opens up the reds a little bit more. Oh, there he is. There. His 2 yellows are tied up. He can cut this red across there. And if it goes in or not, it doesn't really matter.
No,
and it just puts him one step further. Glenn's got to try and get all his balls out in the open, and it's hard. Sam can. There's 4 balls each here, and Sam's got a couple of bad balls, and Glenn's got 3 bad balls. So
I'd say it's not a bad shot from Sam actually.
Yellow's open. Does that plant in the middle just by chance?
Oh, don't think so.
No. Oh, certainly don't like that. Well, I say he's got lucky, isn't? It's actually a good shot because that does put the pressure on Sam now. It
does. Again, it's sort of a bit of a free go here, though, isn't it?
That yellow to the left-hand side, I don't think he can cut it down that cushion. So Sam may
Resume.
potentially just play just cut that red onto the yellow just to slow Glenn down and go on then, Glenn. If you want to clear these up,
Yeah.
I'm going to make it hard for you. Do you know?
Yeah, I mean the reds are in enough way as it is. So I think it's one of them. If you could just get the red that's next to the black, just get that in open play, and leave the cue ball where the red is, and sort of you're not really leaving a lot there, as long as you don't leave a double.
It gives Glenn the headache of like, okay, the red's almost out in the open now. That red will double. If he puts that red in the middle, that red could double in the middle. It gives him a chance. I think you're right. I think get that red out.
I think it's one of them. You're either you've got to go full throttle for the finish now, or you got to play a decent containing safety because you don't want to give Glenn half a chance just to
No.
just half a chance to clear up really because the last thing you want now is him gaining some confidence at this stage in the match. So
now is he going to play that? Is he playing this and going for this? Playing this in the middle, or is he going
I
to
just
play
think
this?
our loss of turns is a shot here for me. If you can top it through and just leave him glued to the red, but
Yeah, I don't think he can. He's brought it back too much.
It's ludicrous.
It's a wayward shot, but he's still got that yellow on the side cushion still a bit tied up. I don't think unless he can get on it now. I mean, it's a free shot for Glenn actually now to get it out, isn't he? With the red over the right hand side by the black and that red on the cushion, it's a free shot if he can get to it just to get it out in the open.
This is in all day long. I think. Yeah,
yeah.
Lovely pot. You
Glenn,
just had to fancy him for that. You know, you couldn't have left the cue ball probably. No disrespect to Sam, but in a worse place for Glenn to pot that ball.
Yeah.
You know, there was no,
What was Sam thinking of that shot?
if he missed it, he weren't really going to leave Sam on. You know,
Yeah.
it was the one thing we said to not do.
Yeah.
But we've all done it. Don't get me wrong. It's not a massive criticism, Sam. It's just in those frames, it could have been anybody's right there and then, and Sam's just opened up the frame a little bit too much for Glenn.
I'm not 100% sure exactly what he was even thinking. What was he even going trying to pop that at that place in the middle? Where was he trying to get the white? All the way back down, red in the top left? You
were never clearing up from that ball there, were you?
Do you know what I mean? It was a strange time to go for it, bearing in mind this frame's been going on for 15, 20 minutes. And he then suddenly goes for it out of nowhere. It's like,
I'll tell you what, Glenn's played. I was just about to say Glenn's played the right shot there. He's just made sure he gives himself a shot, but he's actually, if he's contacting this red here.
No, he'll bite the white.
Oh, not lovely played. Yeah, played it well.
So 9-7, Glenn's the break. Yeah. Perfect time for a dish. That would put the pressure right on Sam.
Oh, and then Glenn will have to break and decide if he pulls us back.
Yeah. This is more exciting than the Roland Garros French final. Exactly. Sorry, this is 9-7.
Crucial point.
I'll just see. Fletcher's got his 2 points he needed to get second in Div 5.
Yeah, he's playing Alec, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 10-4 up. Probably about to go 10-5 down up, but he's 10-4 up at the minute. He only needed 2 points, which he's now got. Oh, he's missed his yellow though. Let's give Fletcher a chance. Right, so big break here from Glenn. He's cut broke. Put on a yellow.
Oh, they've gone awkward.
Yeah, he has. But he can get the first dibs in on reds. He's not going to go yellows, I don't think. Oh, saying that though. He can actually pop the yellow in the middle and then just nudge onto that yellow at the top, then play the yellow and stun into the black and red, open everything up. But it's too risky.
I think the thing is, and also to pot the yellow in the middle, he's going to be bridging over that red, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think that's very, very low percentage at 9-7 down.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's playing the scoreboard here at 9-7. He's got to be careful.
You just don't want to leave Sam anything easy, and you certainly don't want to. You certainly don't want to foul or anything like that. And when you're bridging over the red, you're not got a clear view of where you're hitting the cue ball. You sort of.
It looks to me here that he actually wants to be yellows, and he's going to tie this red up on that yellow and give Glenn give Sam the shot on the red at the bottom, knowing that this red's messed up. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. Do you know what I mean? He wants yellows, and he's giving Sam the reds. Go on then. is to give him no shot on a yellow.
Yeah, it's not the
Sam
word.
Is Sam going to fall for the trap? No, it's not really a trap, but it is a trap because Glenn's clearly saying there, "I want yellows." So
I think it's a double. It's a double. I think it's I think yellows are the better balls. Are you gonna have a go on reds? And let's be honest, going to put an easy ball in play here. Oh, it's ludicrous, Sam.
He's all of a sudden trying to force things when they're not there. He's fell into the trap big style.
You probably, you could have had probably the top 7, top 10 players in the league, and I don't think any of them would have went for a finish there.
No, this is it.
That is the difference, isn't it?
Time and a place when to go for it, and that weren't the time.
I think, it was just a simple. I don't see it's easy safety on. I'm going to pot the first ball I see, and hopefully the balls open themselves up. But you just can't afford to do it.
No.
We all do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just saying this for Sam's case. I'm saying there's a purpose. But
no, that's right.
if you don't, like even from when you speak to players like Luke, Dom, Callum, they always say if you don't think you can clear up, don't go for it. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science, is it?
No, exactly that. However, what he has done with that hoo-ha shot is put another yellow safe. It hasn't totally messed up his red, but it does mean that...
Is Glenn going for it here, though? With that angle, that's tempted.
Oh, that's a great shot. He's played that so well. He's played
that very well balanced. I just think that, that was a shot where he was never going to miss the pot, and he was always going to be drifting towards that area. And he actually played it a bit softer than I expected, but it's come out pretty nice. His body language suggests he's not in a great position, but I think he'll take that all day long.
100%. That's come out so nice. He's got pressure on every shot still. He can't afford to miss. Does that yellow go past the red? As it pops out enough, it does go, doesn't it?
I think it absolutely flies. Yeah. No doubt there.
Nice screw back shot. Yeah, he's got rolly.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got rolly.
Presuming the black will be going in the left centre, from where the ball's.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that will be. If you're in Camp Dickinson, I think you'd be a little bit concerned now.
Yeah,
because it's going to be Glenn. Is it Sam breaking off next?
Yeah, Sam breaking off at 9-8.
Well, he makes a ball. He gets a chance. You never know, but all of a sudden, these 2 free frame cushions is now.
Has he gone too far?
Is gone.
Has he gone too far?
If he has, I think, can he just cannon the bottom red?
Yeah, I think that's what he's
play it with a little bit of side on the cue ball just to flick the red out of the way.
Oh, he's played it nice.
There you go. Yeah, he's on the other side. Happy days.
So that's 9-8. We're gonna go. Hill. What are we saying? That's a couple of rash shots from Sam all of a sudden in the last 2 frames. What Glenn's closed the game down, and Sam doesn't know what to do. I think he's lost with that kind of game. He is an aggressive player, and in this league he plays aggressive, and I think he doesn't know what to do. Glenn's tying up balls, and Sam doesn't know what to do.
Well, since I've come on, and I really don't mean to discredit Sam at all, because I'm sure he's played well in this match. He must have done. However, since I've come online, I've watched 2 frames. He's went for 2 finishes that were very low percentage, and it's lost him both frames.
Yeah, that's it.
And, on at least if you just think on at least on one of those occasions, that might have won him the match just by sticking in. Let Glenn go for some, let's say, low percentage, as we'd say.
Yeah.
If Glenn gets it. You expect him to, but
you know why?
Sam's going for finishes he can't get.
You know why this is? Because down in the lower leagues, they don't play percentage stuff. They don't play any safety. It's all in all the time.
Yeah.
They just don't. Oh, look at that. Alex just missed his yellow completely, come around, hit a red and potted the black. Lost 12-5. Going back to that. He down there, they just don't play safety shots. They go for everything all the time. So they've got no idea and not used to playing that sort of shot. So Glenn's got him by the boss.
Oh my word, what a break this is.
He's not part of the ball, is he?
This is good. That's torture, that is.
Look at those yellows.
Oh my
Look at those
lord!
yellows. This is going to be
And-
9-all in about 45 seconds.
And honestly, that's where Sam will be, will be gutted because he is hit a really good break there,
Yeah,
and he
if he put
deserved
the
the
yellow
ball.
himself there, if he put any ball there, he'll clear these up himself probably.
Yeah, he would have
that
been. He
easy.
would have had a great chance.
It's
And
all about
Glenn's
that one
really
shot.
only. Yeah, he's only really got to play one shot, really.
He ain't played that great.
No, I thought he could have maybe got on it. That is for this next shot, but
Yeah, he could have potted that one, then potted the one over the hole to get on that one there. I don't know why he's trying to get around it. It's a bit weird. The shot that is. He's messed that up.
And now
He
all of a sudden
can't get on it.
he has to get on it.
He can't get on it to pot it off the red. What he wanted to do.
I
don't
think
think he can get on it.
I think he maybe play the one in the left middle and just sort of slow roll it in.
Yeah, but he wanted to
and
play
then
off
he'll be
the
on
red,
the other.
didn't he? He wanted to play off the red to the black goes.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah,
That's why I thought. I don't know why he's trying to get over there with that shot. I thought you just plot that one, pop the yellow over the hole, and then you're almost naturally on it.
Where he's put that yellow as well, you basically can't play that shot now.
You can't play a shot at all, yeah. So it's
Unless
a bit
you
of a
land in
shame.
between it, but
Maybe a lifeline to Sam, even though he's not even on the table.
I'm still thinking if he plays the one in the middle, just he can get on that ball in the middle. If he either tops off one cushion and sort of comes in between, or just slow rolls it. If he's trying to screw into this gap, okay, maybe he's going to do it next shot. But he doesn't look too pleased with that either.
What does he have to just?
Well, the thing is,
the
thinner he has to cut that yellow in, he could potentially go and be towards the red anyway.
Yeah.
But because of where our angle is now, we're sort of guessing here, aren't we?
Yeah. Sometimes it's true. You can't really see the full angle of it.
We're suggesting what the right shot is, but to be fair, the overhead angle, Lee, if you're listening, would be absolutely perfect right now.
Well, there we go. This will tell us if it goes.
Oh no!
It's
wow!
That's gone completely wrong. Now, just answer me this: why did he hit it so hard? Why didn't he just? If he could see it like he could, why didn't he just roll it in? He had to move the red out of the way by about 3 inches. He's then on the yellow at the bottom or the yellow at the top. Either way, I just don't get that at all. And he's now snooking himself. He's got every red out. This could be his last shot, depending on what happens. That's how bad that shot was.
You know what? He's got to get this loss to turn. Oh my god! What a great shot!
Oh my god! What a great recovery! What a great recovery shot! God, dearie Lord! Only on the Rassons and table 13 and table 20.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't see that shot, so fair play to Glenn.
Well, I mean, that's the only shot I would have played that shot, but I wouldn't have expected to pot it. It's one of those shots you expect to get yellow over the hole, not to pot. But he's potted it. He's got a shot to play here, though. Still got to get.
Yeah, is he close to an off in the middle here? I think that's what he's worried about, isn't it?
Yeah, because he wants to just drop it in, really, and just drop the white that side of that ball so he can get on that yellow. But he is flirting. He's decided against that. He's bridging up now. He's Rose.
I don't think you can risk going in off.
Yeah, he's played a nice shot there as well. Anyway,
lovely, yeah, really nice. I think he can just come in between them now, can't he?
Yeah, in between them. So the yellow in the middle, or the yellow in the same pocket with some right hand side.
Yeah, yellow same bag. Okay, no.
Well, this is not the way I would have gone, but what do we know?
Oh my lord, that was risky. That was definitely risky.
It was. The angle would look quite acute to do that, but he's come out okay. This is going to be Hill Glenn to break.
If I'm Sam, I'm a little bit disappointed. I think maybe Glenn slightly got away with it. If you've been hypercritical, he's played a good shot, but he should never have made hard work of him. Really, they're the sort of things that happen, though, aren't they? You throw a couple of frames away, then all of a sudden your opponent starts clearing up from anywhere, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they leave themselves awkward. They start to get that bit of confidence, and that's clearly what's happened here.
Yeah, Sam's just started a little bit, and he's got to the hill, and he's made a couple of bad frames, and then a monster break and dry. It's just not quite gone for him. So let's see if he gets a shot in this. As going to break, we don't really want to break dish off here. We want some drama, but
We,
at the
we,
same
de-
time,
we definitely want Sam to touch the table. I think it would be horrible for him to be
Yeah.
dished in the last two because he hasn't.
reverse dish.
I wouldn't like to say he's thrown it away. He's just showed a bit of inexperience, really. But
One bad
Really?
red, one baddish red, which you can sort. Oh yeah, because there's a big pocket down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably is red. Red's
on the
out.
overhead,
Yeah,
that gives.
red to the balls. Yeah, red to the balls. Rollers from here now.
Oh man, he's just got to make sure he doesn't nudge this yellow towards the black.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, because then he's sort. Well, he
Wow.
nudged into it, but he's just about okay. He has got to get over for the black now, though. He
Yeah,
can't sort of leave the white in bulk. He has got to sort of stun over. So one more good shot required, really. You can't miss this one down the rail, I don't think. But
I think anywhere by the middle pocket, and that black goes top right. So that angle's deceiving. I think he knows that if he drops this in, he can get the white off the cushion a little bit because he's got the big pocket, and he
there you
didn't
go.
need it.
Yeah.
Bring this back a foot and a half, and he should be absolutely perfect. Or even a foot, he can screw it straight back, and it goes in the top left. He can go either way. He's screwing it back by the look of it. Screwing it back a foot and a half, something like that.
He's not
Yeah,
screwed
dead
enough.
straight. Well, no, it's fine because he can just come back to where he's standing. As long as he doesn't go past the yellow, that
Yeah,
red
true. Yeah.
that flies in top left. It's all about the pace. So if he under-hits it, I mean, to be fair, he only needs to get the white back only about 6 inches past where the white is now, and I think he'll have a shot on it. Well, I'm not sure. Is he looking at topping it through now and taking that?
But this is what I mean. Again, this is where our camera angle kills us a little bit because he might just be perfect to top off one cushion, but
I think he is topping it now. He's topping it. Has he got enough? From here, it looks like he has. He's fine. Thanks, Lee.
yeah.
So
It's
looks like it is going to be a
it's
break dish. That is brutal on Sam. Well done,
Well
Glenn.
done, Glenn. Showed
Right.
some very good bottle at the end there.
Yeah, well, that's the second time in this run. I can't remember who was playing, but he was 9-5 down maybe against someone and came back
Really?
and won 10-9. Yeah. So he shows the mettle that he's got. Right, I've got to get in there. Hopefully they've got to finish that game off, and I've got to set the handicaps up for Glenn Whitmore versus Dan Byrne in the final.
Good luck to both of them. Well done to get to the final.
Absolutely.
Fair
Yeah,
play.
Dan Byrne with a great performance against Dom. So he's finished that off. So, right, what handicaps do we think? Text me what you think for the handicaps.
Will do. Okay, mate. Right, I'll speak to you soon, Just.
All right, mate. Catch you in a while, pal.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What table are you putting it on, Justin?
Whatever they want, mate. Don't bother me. I mean,
both
it's on 23 at the moment, so we might as well stay on 23, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm on my phone. How do I go back to do the handicaps on my phone? You still there, Lee?
Yep, I'm still there.
If I text you it, will you be able to change the handicaps? Because I can do it on my phone.
Probably, yes.
Just looking at my phone, it don't give me the option to go back like it does on my computer. I don't think. Can't see it. I'll text you now.
No worries.
Yeah. Mandel's just texted me exactly the same as what I would have done as well. So. Okay, then, folks. So we have the final coming up shortly.
All set up, mate?
Lovely, thank you very much. So we've got Dan Byrne versus Glenn Whitmore in the final. Glenn Whitmore will start on -2 and Dan Byrne will start on +1. Race to 10. I think they're just having a quick break and we'll be off and running. There's Glenn there now. I'm just waiting for Dan and Sam. Sorry, just waiting for them to get sorted. I'm sure what's going on. Looks like they're on the wrong table. Are we just moving tables, are we?
No, the scoreboard has gone wobble, so I've just tried to see if it would come up on the other scoreboard, but it's throwing an error from Rackham itself.
Oh,
Yeah. So, bit of an issue.
oh, okay.
They are going to start without the scoreboard. They're going to do it locally. Don't know what's going on. I've messaged Rackham, but
No problem. Well, I'll keep a tab of the score so I can keep people up to date.
no drama.
I know what's going on. Nice one. Thank you, Lee.
Yeah.
It looks like Dan's to break. Try and keep a tab of the score for you. So it starts on Dan. Dan is +1 and Glenn is -2. Race to 10 for the title. And the first break's dry. Not a great break there. Red's look the ball, but he's got a first pot, but not really anything after that. Can he get the white anywhere away from that cushion to give himself a shot? Well, there's a route there for the Reds, but so he's got to get this white down and into the play, really. See how far he can get it down. Yeah, it's just what he can't. Just going to drop this red through the bulk of it. Drop the red into the top right. Would be my shot. He is looking at the red to the top left, but I don't think that Don't think that red goes in the middle, does it? Well, it must do, because that's what he's going for. Let's see what he plays. Does it go at the top, maybe? And you can just nudge that red across and out of the way and into a potable position. Was he playing the plant? Oh, it went. No, it did go. Okay. Fair play. So one good shot here. You could do screwing into the black, really. Oh, it might be good. We might have a scoreboard. Which depends how much bite he can get on this white. If he can bite into the middle pocket, he's not even going to attempt that. Oh, so it does. Maybe it goes in the middle from over there then. Like, sometimes the camera angle is a bit deceiving. Maybe they drop this in and drop that down there. Oh, was he going to pop the red and knocking the black out of the way? The red in the... no, he is playing this way, okay. He's snooking himself on the last red. That's not a good shot. And he did hit the red. But he's in a world of pain. Dan doesn't even need to play a safety shot here. He can just go for it here. They all go. Yep, nice shot. Oh. He's been fortunate as damn, because he left him nothing. Nearly knocked the red out. Has he left a double? Potentially. Oh, he hasn't. And one good shot here. Just got to clip it out. And that's not the best shot he's ever played, but it's okay. And that is 2 -2 to Dan. And also, Glenn's trying to force things. And it's early in the game, and you also think they've got plenty of time to get back into it if it goes wrong and whatnot. But you don't want to be going too far behind too early, and he's opened up these reds. Yeah, nice shot there from Dan. Still got some work to do here though, because he's, when does he come up for up the top for these reds? He almost feels he's got to come up now because he can't see him getting on that red and then without leaving an angle to get up there again. So I think he's got to go up now, and then that causes him a slight problem with that last red being the last red. Yeah, he comes. Hasn't really got up enough. Maybe a percentage shot. Is he going to try and snooker him? He's tried. I don't think he's got it though. Yeah, maybe. I think he might have just covered the pot. And it's not a bad shot from Glenn. Just leaving him only that red to hit. So you kind of think he's got to go all in here and try and pot it in the middle. Or he plays it to knock that yellow up to the top and put it in between those reds on the top, on the bottom cushion as we look. But no, it looks like he's going for the pot. And he's missed it. One decent shot from Glenn. He's going to drop it into the top. And that should be his first frame on the board. It's all about this one shot. Well, I don't think I'd have just dropped that in and dropped the white onto the red and potted the red. Naturally landed on that yellow down top left-hand pocket, but Glenn's gone the other way. Just means he's going to have to play a good position shot to get back to it. Okay, well, he's on it, but he's now got to play another good shot here. Plenty of side on this. Right-hand side. Across the table, back across again. Watch this side kick in. Yeah, and that's the problem when you play with side. That is the problem when you play with side. It just throws it off a little bit sometimes, especially when you play with loads of side. Poor shot selections there from Glenn, I feel. Has he been lucky with where he's left the white? Not only has he not left him a shot, but do those yellows plant? What a great shot from Dan. Great shot from Dan. Well, if he didn't already know it, Glenn knows he's in a match because Dan can certainly play pool. Already won the championship this year. I'm just going to drop this red in, and it's going to be 3 - 2. Yeah, nice pot. It's a bad mistake there from Glenn. He had the frame at his mercy. And Dan must be thinking, these Prem boys are rubbish to keep on messing up. And he just mops up behind them. Oh, Glenn's gone in off. Nice shot there from Dan, but he's still got a lot of work to do here. Can he cut that yellow in? Can he get a bit past the red? If he can't, he's just opened up all the reds. Yeah, missed there. Advantage Glenn. Can Glenn get his first one on the board? He needs to. Doesn't want Dan getting another one because the pressure just mounts every throw that they get. So big shots. Oh, he didn't want to nudge that. He had to stun past that. He had to stun past. So, oh, that is so poor. He knew that was going to happen if he drops it like that. Surely to God. He's now made it advantage yellows, I'm afraid. Oh, he's got to first of all just drop this red down. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. Then he gets a bounce out as well. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong early doors. But he's only got himself to blame. That first shot was not good. All he had to do was make sure he avoided that red, and he didn't. And he had loads of scope to do so. So Dan will once again come back to the table after a mistake. So does he cut the yellow in the left middle, going into the red and yellow and knocking it in out? But he might only knock it up towards this red, so he might have to hit it pretty hard to maybe come off the cushion off the red and come up the cushion. Well, he's not got it out at all. Wow. Was that his plan? Who knows? And it looks like Glenn's going to get a reprieve and get another shot in this frame. That's a poor shot from Dan. I don't know why he didn't try and go into the shot before. But he's now left himself a dilemma. He's got to play this yellow, which obviously opens up that red. Or he's going to try and just leave it there. Okay. That's a good shot, to be fair. That's as good a shot as he could have played. Yeah, I think he's got the cover on that yellow, which he wanted. Oh, great pot from Dan, but he's been unlucky. Snooking himself. should not be missing from here. But he missed easier chances. Pretty straightforward from here. Should bring this back just short of where the white is now. That is fine. Drop the black in. That's going to be his first run of the board. And with that, I've got to go. I can't get on in a little while.